Hello, children. I hope you all are doing good. Today, we are going to start with a new lesson in English. Are you all ready to learn? Yes? So let's get started with our English class. Now, before we enter into the topic, I would like to ask you all a few questions. So, are you ready? Yes. So, the first one, do you have a pet? If yes, good. For those who do not have a pet, would you like to have one? Yes? If yes, why would you like to have a pet at home? Now, let's move on. Now, till where I know, many of people have pets at home. We have few common pets which mostly we find in people's house. Yes, children? Now, what are the most common pets that people have? Can you all name few pets that people have? It can be dog, yes, cat, parrots, rabbit, hens, goats, fishes, etc. So these are the mostly commonly found pets at home. Yes, children? Yes. So I think you all must have understood what our topic for today would be. Yes, children? So today we are going to go about a new lesson where we are going to learn about an unusual pet called Rikki Tikki Tavi, who is a mongoose. So today, the name of the chapter we are going to do is Chapter 2, Rikki Tikki Tavi Goes Exploring. And the writer of the story is Joseph Rudyard Kipling. So what is the name of the story, children? It is Rikki Tikki Tavi Goes Exploring, and it is written by who? Yes, Joseph Rudyard Kipling. Now, this lesson is based on an unusual pet. It's a mongoose whose name is Rikki Tikki Tavi. Obviously, do you all have mongoose at home as a pet? No, I don't think anyone must be having. So this pet is bought by a British family. You know, this pet is bought to their family to save their family from the snakes that are living in their family. There are two cobras that are living in this British family's house, and those snakes are troubling them. So to save this family, this British family gets a mongoose home so that the mongoose can take care of the family. To know about the story in detail, we will read the story para by para. So before we enter into the story, let's know a few things about the author, that is Joseph Rudyard Kipling. Joseph Rudyard Kipling was born in the year 1865 and he died in the year 1936. He is very famous and he is known for his short stories. He is also won a Nobel Prize in Literature. As you all can see, there are few details of Joseph Rudyard Kipling given on the screen. I would like all of you all to kindly go through the poet, or the author, I mean to say. Now, let's continue with the lesson. So, firstly, we start with the first para of the lesson. Rikki Tikki Tavi looked down between Teddy's collar and neck. So first what happened, Rikki Tikki Tavi, as you all know, is a mongoose. So first what he did is he climbed onto Teddy. Teddy is nothing but, I said you there's a British family, right? A father and a mother. In the British family, there are three people who are living in the family. That is Teddy's mom, Teddy's dad, and Teddy. Okay. So this mongoose is always with Teddy to save him from the snakes. So what does this Rikki Tikki Tavi do? He climbs onto Teddy's shoulders. Now then what he does? He starts to look down between Teddy's collar and neck. Collar is the part around the neck of a shirt. Okay, if you see your father's wearing a shirt, yes, this part is called as the collar because it is round the neck. So what does this Rikki Tikki Tavi do? It is looking towards Teddy's neck and collar. And then what he does, and sniffed at the boy's ears. Then it goes closer to Teddy's ears and starts to sniff. Sniff is, these animals, how we smell, right? These animals try to detect a smell. So when they try to detect a smell, it's called a sniff. Just trying to breathe in and trying to detect if there's any suspicious smell that they get. So what did Rikki Tikki Tavi first do? He climbed onto Teddy's shoulders, started to look at his neck and collar, then went near his ears and started to sniff at his ears, that is, trying to detect a smell at his ears. Then he climbed down to the floor where he sat rubbing his nose. After after he sniffing at Teddy's ears, he got down to the floor and Rikki Tikki Tavi started to rub his nose. So is this para clear, children? So what did Rikki Tikki Tavi do? He first looked at the boy's neck and collar. Then he went near to his ears and started to sniff at whose ears? Yes, Teddy's ears. And what is sniff? It is trying to detect a smell. Then what did he do? Then he climbed down to the floor. After which he climbed down to the floor. After sniffing at Teddy's ear, he got down to the floor and he sat down on the floor and started to rub his nose. I think the first para is clear, children. Now here you have the meaning of the difficult word, that is sniffed. Sniffed is nothing but trying to detect a smell. So what is the meaning of sniffed? Trying to detect a smell. I hope the topic is clear, children. Yes? Now, here I bring you all a small and interesting homework. If you had an unusual pet, which animal would you choose? Draw and write 3 sentences on your unique pet. Now, mostly we find the common pets. Now, suppose you want to have an unusual pet. Which pet would you like to have? You have to draw the image of the pet and write 3 sentences. Other than this, even you all have to read the first para of the lesson and the difficult word and its meaning. Clear, children? I hope the first para and the intro of the lesson is clear to you all. Do you all have any doubts? Yes? No? Yes. That's all for today's video, children. Stay safe. God bless you all. Thank you, children.